Let's say we are done with our video. So in this case, my video is really short and it's just to show you how to make things. So your video will be much more beautiful than mine. Remember that you have to put at the beginning of the video and at the end the image we provide you. We did the same image to make it easier. Remember, you have to make those images last 3 seconds each, so you can check it by right-clicking on your image in the timeline and click on speed and duration, and here you should have duration 3 seconds. The same on the last one, so speed and duration, and you can see 3 seconds. If it's different, just change the number by clicking on it and writing whatever. For example, let's say it was 5 seconds and I say, oh no, I need it to be 3 seconds. I just click on it and change it, and that's all. As you can see, your opening and closing images are just empty. I mean, we provided you these images with the Crea logo, the Summer Academy, and the topic of your Summer Academy, but you must write in this empty space your information. So let's start with the opening one. Just put your timeline here, something in the middle of your clip. Then go to File, New, Title. Just give it a name like Opening Info and click on OK. You see in this new window your frame. This frame is the one in where you are placed with your timeline. So just click on this type tool and draw a sort of triangle by clicking and dragging your mouse. You don't see anything here and it's quite normal. So first thing to do is going to color. Double click, and to have the Crea color you just write a code in this box, and the code is BC2746. So BC2746 is the Crea color. Just keep it and click on OK. Then you should use the Crea Summer Academy's font, which is Futura. And you can change like medium, bold, or whatever, and you can use any other Futura family's font. Now you just click in the middle of your rectangle and start writing something. As you can see, I'm writing just random letter, but of course I need to write the name of my project, so I just select all the letters with my mouse and writing my project. Of course, you will write the name, the title of your project. Then I will write the team members' name, so name, surname 1, name, surname 2, name, surname 3, and so on. Well, the words are really big, so what can I do to make it smaller? I can just select everything and go to the font size, and by clicking and dragging this number to the left, I will make it smaller. If I drag it to the right, I will make it bigger. So just choose a normal size or the size you prefer for it, and I want to have everything like aligned to the middle, so I just select everything again, and here I click center, this one. If I wanted to have it on the right, I click this one. And those are the normal like text tool you can find in every software, so you can use whatever you want here. And to place it in the place I want it to be, I use this X position and Y position. The X position is the horizontal one, so if I drag it, this number to the right, I will move it to the right. If I drag it to the left, I will move it to the left. And the Y position is the vertical axis, so if I drag it to the right, I will put it down. If I drag it to the left, I will move it up. So just choose, let's say, this position, and I say no, I want it to the right, so I just put it like this. For example, when you reach a result that you like, you just close this window, and as you can see here, you have a new sort of file. So just drag it here, and as you can see, it's really short, so just zoom in, right click on it and say speed and duration. We know that our opening image should last 3 seconds, so you just write 3 seconds in it and say OK. And here you are, you have your title on your opening image. Let's say we don't like the way we wrote it down, so how can we change it? Just go in here on your project panel and double click on it, and you can change whatever you want. Look, if for example I change the position, it will suddenly affect my clip in my video, or I want to make it smaller, so I just do it and it will affect the video. So just close it and you don't have to do anything else. Of course, you can change it how many times you need to do it, so don't worry to make it and change it later. You must do it for the closing image as well. The process is exactly the same, so I won't show you it again. So just go on File, New, Title, and so on. Just remember that on your closing slide, you must write your names and your contacts, so your names and your emails. You can use the titles also during your video. I mean, now we use those just for the titles in the beginning and in the end. But you can use also for writing something on your video. For example, you want to underline that, I don't know, those scissors are really good for children. So just do the same. Go in the time you want your title to be, click on File, New, Title, and we can call it scissors, I don't know. And as you can see now, you see this frame. So do the same, just click on this T, and here you can choose whatever color you like. For example, we can write it in black or in gray or whatever. And I will use Futura again. And I will write, I don't know, scissors, good for kids. It's just an example, of course. And I will write it in white. And I just move it in the place I want to put it. Well, I can also write those scissors are good for kids. So I just find the place and then close it. Drag it again into my timeline and change the duration. I would say, I don't know, 4 seconds around. It's still short, so I just use it as any other clips I have in my video, so I can just make it longer like this, and even in this other direction, or simply make it shorter. So as you can see, by watching the preview, pressing the spacebar on your keyboard, now we have some text on our video, and it can be useful for you to write something, to underline some points of your project. We can decide to have some music or voiceover in our video, and I strongly suggest you to do it. Well, I strongly suggest you to add some music at least at your video, because it can help to create some mood. And just save the file into your working folder, and remember that the file should be an MP3. Well, Premiere Pro can work with other kind of files as well, but with MP3 you will be sure that you will be okay with it. Just drag it into your project panel and drag it into your timeline. So if now you start with your preview by pressing your spacebar on your keyboard, you can listen, you have the music. But we say we want it to start just after our introduction, so just click it and keep it clicked and move it. And as you can listen, it will start just after it. Of course, this music is much longer than our video, so what can we do? We just use it as any other clips we have in the video, so just make it shorter like this. And now we have the music starting after our opening image and closing before our closing image. The end, it's really like stopping. How can we do? We can just one click with left click on our music, and you can see you have volume. We can just go just somewhere before the end, like this, just few seconds before the end, and you can click on this little symbol. As you can see, you have sort of square in here, and now you move in the place you want it to be silent, and just drop down the level of your music. So now, by listening to it, you will see it will be softer. Of course, we are not like sound designers or whatever, and you are not asked to make something really like professional with the audio, but still, this can help.